GoLogin is the best browser for multi-accounting. GoLogin is a platform that enables users to manage multiple browser profiles.
A bearish breakout structure, I'm selling it down once again, because the thing is, there were buy stops resting above this high. Okay, and if price keeps going higher and higher, those people with buy stops would be in profit. You get that? You get that?
Right.
So that's why I
understand that.
look for the closest breakout structure. Okay, the bearish breakout structure, and then I'm selling it back down. So price will go back up, take out all of these highs, and then I'm selling it back down once again. Okay, so it does not work this perfectly all the time. Like I told you, it's nothing is picture perfect in this market. Okay, if it works this way all the time, like anyone would look at this pattern 1 or 2 days, and then they'll do that, right? Like anyone would profit. So it does not work like that all the day. Sometimes it will take out a high. Sometimes it will just take out a high and then just give a minor little pullback, something like this, and then go back higher. They might do something like this, but expect even a tiny little pullback after a major high or low has been taken out. So I hope it's clear what I call a major high. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Bro, one
So
more
what-
thing. Sorry.
No,
sorry
go
to
ahead.
interrupt.
You go ahead.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just can you
Go
show me any breaker entries which you take, because I'm still struggling like on breaker entries. The
Breakers.
recent breaker entry which you have took, like the reason behind
Okay,
those
let's see.
trades.
Let's see.
Okay.
I don't remember taking anything from the breaker. Let's see something. Like even for the breaker, it's just the same thing. We need to have an inducement.
Yeah, bro, but that inducement kind of confuses me as I'm
Okay.
habituated to see the order blocks inducement, right? So
Yeah, let's see. I don't remember taking anything.
Yesterday one the trade was on the
if
breaker.
I'll send you if I say the date, can you go there, bro?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Because I did ask you that out, but you were busy at that time. Just
Okay.
give me a minute.
Okay.
Meanwhile, some other guy can ask that out. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Udar, can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
In a trade setup, we
Okay.
always have that clear OB inside in that. If
I did not get that. What is that?
in a trade setup, we can
Okay.
see a clear OB inside that. We call
Okay.
it trap.
Yeah.
So
Not
what if-
the thing is, like, you need to remember this. Not all the clear orbs are traps. Okay, not everything.
Okay. If there is
Only if
liquidity,
there is no
okay.
inducement.
Yeah. What if price reacts after the price reacts to that clear OB? Then what
Okay.
if price hit the TP? It means break the swing low or high.
So that's it. That's it. The thing is,
Then is our there is our OB no that
Yeah.
if we take it as a trap and we have marked the above one in a lower time frame, our POI
Okay.
is it still value? Is it valid after price hit the TP?
no, not like if it hits the TP, which means it has broken structure, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, now say we entered off here with a clear order block, like you said. Okay, and if it reacts, it just reacts, and if it hits TP, it hits TP. So we can't do anything about it.
Okay,
and
when
structure has
price
broken.
again come to that our POI, will it react?
No, I don't think it will be. Yeah, I don't think it will be valid once again, because I don't think it will be valid, because why? The price has broken structure, and if it's coming back down, which means now they have to break some major lows, which means the price has shifted structure.
So we
It
have
has
to
shifted structure. So
we have to close the pending orders after the break of
we have to
structure.
close them. We have to close them, because the thing is, now say we had something on a 1 minute right here. Okay, price did not react of that, but price reacted of something on the top. Okay, now when price is coming back down, price is now coming back down like very fast, because you see we have so much of voids to fill and all of those. But the thing is, when coming back down, and once price breaks this low, okay, this is going to be a breakout structure. So in a bearish market, we only look for bearish order blocks, not bullish order blocks. You get that? So price will we can expect price to just go through it like nothing. So we do not do that mistake. If price just goes back up, okay, without mitigating our order block, that's it. Just leave it right there.
Okay.
It might not give any reaction. Okay, I hope it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah, bro. July 20th. July
July
20th trade, bro.
See,
The sell from 36640 and another one which you didn't took, but the one which you took was 36762, bro.
see, July 20th. Was that during London Open or something?
Wait,
Somewhere around
you
here.
did posted it on Alchemist Journals. Let me see.
Somewhere around here.
Uh,
Oh yeah, this
that was
the sell, I
around
think.
New York kill zone, bro.
Okay.
525
What
you
was the price
posted.
level? What was the price level?
36750.
750.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was the sell.
At 550. No. 36750 was at 550, bro.
Yeah. This was that
525.
trade.
Sorry, 525.
525.
Somewhere on 525.
Can't
Maybe
be
you posted it on.
525.
No.
Oh yeah,
You
maybe
didn't
I
got my
posted
point.
it at 525.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was the sell. This was the sell right here.
Yeah,
This thing.
36750, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing right here. Okay, I'll show you.
And here you missed one more trade below that, 3660 something like that.
3660.
First explain this, then we'll see that.
This thing right here. Yeah, I'll explain this now. Okay, so what I would do is this. First of all, I'll mark my Asian range, okay? Asian session. So that starts at 230.
Late 30.
Yeah, 230 to 930. That's how I take it. Yeah, because 930 is the New York midnight time for me. That will be my Asian session. Okay, so what happened during the Asian session? Okay, now like now we're bearish. Okay, like that's clearly visible. We are just bearish. See that? Like at this point, it's just clearly bearish. We have no reason to buy back up. Okay, it's just clearly bearish. So then this is what I saw. It's just the same thing. Just the same thing. Okay. What did price do? It took out liquidity from all of these highs. Okay. And it broke structure. Right here, it broke structure. Okay. Right here, it broke structure. And then we have a new range. Okay. We have a new range from this high right here to this low right here. Okay. That's our new range now. So once a new range is created, we look for discount and premium prices. So we know that anything above this would be a good price for us to sell from. Okay. And we have this order block right here. We have this order block right here without any sort of inducement. So we would not take this as an inducement because you see this order block right here is like too obvious. Like anyone would look at it, right? Anyone would look at this order block. You get that? Because that's very clear. It had an imbalance. Okay. It had an imbalance. Some people even call this that valley block or something. Okay, so
yeah, and it broke structure as well.
Yeah, it broke structure as well. So anyone would look at that. Okay, anyone would look at that. So if you go back down to a 5 minute, if you go back down to a 5 minute, we had that inducement. Okay, we had this inducement right here. Okay, we had this inducement. And then we need to look for something above it. So that's when I go to the 1 minute. Okay. So this is why I tell you to pay attention to the tiniest details. Oh shit, okay. Now see what happens. See what happens. Okay? I would have chosen this. Okay, I told you we need to always choose the one closest to the inducement. See that? I would have chosen that. I would have chosen that. But what I saw on FTMO was like this was okay. This was okay, but on FTMO, what I saw was price did not really feel. There was a nice little order block right here. Okay, there was a nice little order block right here. And I told you, if it comes this far and not fill the imbalance, these kind of moves are always suspicious. Okay, if it comes this far and did not fill the imbalance, now, if price did something like this, now imagine this wasn't
by suspicious, you mean to say like this will get induced, right?
Yeah.
Like
the reason they are leaving this is they know that people will not pay attention to this. They know that. Okay, like people will look at this. People will look at this. Now what the smart my traders do is, because they are so concerned about the risk to reward ratio, they will do something like this. Okay, like just above that high, not even a pip above it. Okay, because they are so concerned about the risk to reward ratio. So the smart money, the market makers, they know that. They know where we are placing our stop losses or anything. Okay, like this is obvious. This is something like everyone would view at. Okay, everyone would look at. Yes, I told you that we need to choose the one closest to the inducement, but this thing alone becomes an inducement once again. See that the reason is it came this far back up, but it did not fill the imbalance. Okay, so even this looks like that. Even this looks like that. But the thing is, we need to like take the risk. We need to take the risk. So I was looking at this too. Okay, I was looking at this too, but then I thought, oh fuck it, and I just sold from this. That's it. Okay, so there, like on FTMO, this was super clear. This imbalance right here was super clear. Okay, so that's the reason I took it from that. Okay, I hope it's clear.
I was looking at the same one you said you were looking at as well, and I didn't
This thing
sell
right
it
here.
because I said his
Yeah, it
price
did
isn't
not
getting
fill.
there. Yeah.
That's it. The thing is, we need to take the risks. Okay, we need to take the risks. Or if we know, like if this failed, I know that what failed was not my direction. Okay, my direction did not fail, but my stop loss. Okay, so now imagine I put a sell from here, and then I did something like this, a 10 pip stop loss or 11 pip stop loss. So then my
Yeah.
stop loss would never get hit, right?
Exactly.
So we need to take the risk. We need to take the risk. Now, if I did this, my stop loss will never get hit, because why? I know that after taking out these highs, price has to pull back down, because this was that internal range liquidity. And after taking out internal range liquidity, where is
Bro,
price coming back
so
next?
here
Yeah.
the major confluence was again the 50% of Asian range, right?
Yeah, we had even that too. See that?
Okay.
But that
No.
aligned with this right here. Okay. See that?
Why isn't it
That was
getting clear
aligning with
now?
this. Okay. But that's
Yeah.
why I told you, we need to pay attention to the tiniest details. Okay, we need to pay attention to the tiniest details. Even the
And just in
50% of
case,
the Asian range. Okay, what is it?
just in case if we aren't in Asian range, so personally, I would have considered this whole leg, bro. This whole leg, and I would have seen maybe these as inducements, and would have taken somewhere here.
Yeah, but
Okay, these as
that's why we came
inducements
back
and
down from the higher time frame. Now, if you go to a 15-minute, you see this was that very clear inducement. This thing right here. This was that only clear inducement on the 15-minute. See that? So which one do we trust? The higher time frame things or the lower time frame things? Obviously, the higher time frame ones. Okay, so this was that the very clear inducement was this. Okay. Yeah, this is complicating. I know that. Okay, this is confusing. But once you get into this, like once you start looking at this from like all the different perspectives, only then you would make something out of it. Okay, until you train your eyes, it's going to be very difficult, and like you need to be willing to take the risks. Okay, now, like someone said, I could have even waited for this, but what if price falls from this, because this was an inducement too. Okay, you get that? So I just took the risk. I just took the risk. I don't mind risking money on this, because I know that even if I lose this, something from here is going to win. Some trade is going to be a winning trade for me. So that's why I just took risk. And I told you, even if we like lose a trade, it's not that because our direction was wrong or something. It's just because our stop loss is too tight. That's it. That's the reason.
aggressive entries.
Yeah. Even if we take a sell from this, and if we put our stop loss above these highs right here, okay, so that's not bad. That's a 3.9 pip stop loss. The thing is, we are always aiming for those sniper entries. Okay, that's why we're just placing all of these tight stop losses, and like most of the time, your stop loss will get hit. Okay, so we can't do anything about it. We cannot do anything about it. It will get hit. Okay, so you see the reason. This is why I sold from this. Okay, I just took the risk. Even I was looking at this order block right here, but I just took the risk. Okay, so anything else? I hope that made sense, like why I sold from that.
Yeah.
Would you be able to like show us your thoughts on GU or any pair for today? Like, I just want to see how you break it down.
Okay. So yeah, I already marked it down, and I marked the POI too. Don't know if it got hit. Oh fuck, no. So shit, I was looking at this. Okay, I'll show you. So what I did was this. Okay, so the first thing I would do is I will mark my Asian range. Okay, Asian range. And then on the 5-minute, this is what I saw. What did price do? It took out liquidity. Okay, it took out liquidity and then it broke structure. Okay, it took out liquidity and it broke structure, which means now we have a strong high. Okay, like not a very strong high because this is on a lower time frame yet. Okay, we took out liquidity and it broke structure. And then we had this inducement. We had an inducement. And then we had this POI right here. We had this POI right here. Price tapped into it and now price is falling back down. Okay, so why is it now? If price breaks this low, I knew that price will, like, obviously it has to pull back down and feel like, you see all of these imbalances right here. Now they have, I think they might come back down. Okay, they might come back down and like they have to fill all of these imbalances. You see, that's like a 50 pp imbalance. So price might just fall back down today, but I don't know. Let's see though. Let's see, because now price took out all of these lows now. So then you see that price tapped into that order block and it broke structure once again. Okay, it broke structure once again. Then we have this inducement, then something from this week, and then price came back down, broke structure once again. So then this is what I wanted to do. I was looking at this. I will set a pending here. Price did not come into it. Because why? It's the same thing. Took out liquidity and it broke structure, which means this little thing is a strong high. So this is it. Now, to get an entry, like every day, to get an entry on the London Kill Zone Open or the London Session Open, we need to stay on a lower time frame. Okay, the lower time frame shows us everything. So I was waiting for this to be taken out and price to tap into this, because why? This was an inducement. This was an inducement. Okay. So
was this
what
the
I was waiting?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Were you saying like there was where it took out a little bit and then broke
Yeah,
structure?
a little bit. But the main thing for me was this thing right here, this inducement. So because if you look at this ICT's, there's a video from ICT called ICT 4 hour to 5 minute video. This is that setup he's looking for. This is it. Okay. Price has to create an order block like this. Then it has to drop back down, create a short term low just below it, and then come back down. And then with the next move, this is what we're expecting. We're expecting this highs to be taken out. That's it. This is that classic setup he's looking for. And this works all the time. This works all the time. If this short term high is present, this trade is like a 90% chance of working out. This trade, yeah, this trade has a 90% chance of working out. Something like this. Okay, the reason is, I told you, above every single swing high, there will be liquidity. There will be liquidity. So even though price did not tap into this, okay, it just came back up. It just took out those liquidity from the side. That's why I told you, price is fractal and so is liquidity. Okay, liquidity is fractal too.
I have a question.
Okay.
So like you said you had a pending order there. Like,
yeah,
do you still have that pending order, or how long do you know until you cancel it?
Like after this breakout structure, I'm just taking it off. That's
okay. Yeah, gotcha.
So even right here, I think now price is wanting to go up because why? It took out liquidity from these lows. Okay, it did not break major structure yet, but the thing is, we have an FU candle, but we did not even get a reaction from, like it did not even come back to that. So let's see this. So today I'm expecting GU to pull back down a little bit, but since it's Wednesday, I think GU might go back up.
Today's FOMC, yeah?
I'm sorry?
FOMC today, Fed's interest rates.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we can expect something like this. This is what I'm looking at. Okay, this is what I'm personally looking at, because we know that on a high impact news week, Wednesday has the chances of making the high or the low of the week. We know that, right? I hope all of you know that Wednesday has the chances of making the high of the week on a week with high impact news. So I'm expecting FOMC to take out all of these highs and then tap into somewhere around here or to these two, okay, because there was liquidity above these two. So that is what I expect. We know that on a Wednesday with news, that's when the high or the low of the week is going to form. So we can expect something like this This is what I'm expecting. Let's see. This is my point of interest. Okay, because the reason is this was that major high on a 4-hour time frame. This was that last lower high. Okay, which means this has a lot of buy stops resting above it. Okay, so we know that price is coming after buy stops now. And right here we had a beautiful 30-minute order block right here. See that? So this is what I'm looking at. This POI is what I'm looking at. So it may work or it may not. So I will always wait for a reaction. I will wait for a reaction from that point. And if it hits this with news, we're going to be unfortunate. We can't get that sniper entry from right here if it hits with news. But let's see. I'm expecting this today. I'm expecting that price to come back down and then tap into this and then fall. This is what I'm expecting.
So you'll wait for it to tap into it and then go on like 1 minute and look for entry.
Yeah, the same thing. I'll wait for now. I told you, if this was my POI, I'll wait for something like this to form on a 1 minute. Takes out liquidity and breaks structure. Strong high. Price might come into the breaker, fall back down, created the inducement. So I'll wait for this. This is what patiently I'll wait for this. I'll wait for this. This will be very safe. But if it hits with news, like this won't happen. This won't happen. It will be just a wick that mitigates this. So I'm just looking at that too. So if you guys have any questions.
Yeah, one more question concerning what you just showed with the Asian range today on the lower time frame.
Okay.
If you can go back to the you on the M1, I think, and you showed the Asian range.
So the today's one.
Today, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right. You said something just now. You said in this area here, price broke structure, right?
Yeah. That was a minor little break of structure that I took. You see that?
Yeah, that's what because I was expecting price would need to break this to break structure.
Yeah, it has to break that too, but I just told you now, since price is coming back from a strong high, see that? This was a strong high. This was a strong high. Okay. See this thing right here? This was a strong high because why? It took out liquidity and it broke structure. Okay, which means now this is a strong high. So this move is coming from a strong high. See that? This thing is originated from a strong high. This took out liquidity and then tapped into somewhere around here. Okay, something from the strong high came back down, which means now this, what did this high do? It took out liquidity and it broke structure right once again, minus structure. And then we had this liquidity, price came back up, tapped into somewhere around here, and then it's now coming back down from a strong high. Okay, so we know that price is still selling. Price is selling. So after taking out this high, okay, like if this was the strong high, this becomes the weak low, right? If this is the strong high, this becomes the weak low. I hope it's clear. So then after taking out the internal range liquidity, where are they coming next? This was that external range liquidity. So that's why I tried to sell from this, because I know that price has to take this out now. This is that weak low they're targeting for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else then?
Yeah, I have a question. It's what yesterday on GU. You showed the example already. It was like on the M1 time frame around New York, I think.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just on the right there at the top, a bit higher.
Right here.
No, the one on the right, a bit higher.
This thing.
Yeah. So
okay.
Can I annotate? Wait.
Okay.
Okay. So you said that your favorite setup or whatever was like this. Wait for the inducement above here.
Yes.
Okay, I understand that M15 was bullish or whatever, but yesterday I took this trade. It hit break even, but again you've got your
thing right here. This thing right here.
Yeah, I took it from the breaker.
Yeah, you took it from this.
Yeah,
right?
that was a breaker. Yes, I was looking at that same trade sell.
Yeah, the thing is, you need to realize this. Okay, why did you take the sell from this? This was their target. This was external range liquidity on the 15-minute. this was external range liquidity. So why did you expect price to sell from this? Like, even though we got a breakout structure, okay, this was our target. This was that external range liquidity. So like, if this setup occurred after this,
GoLogin is the best browser for multi-accounting. GoLogin is a platform that enables users to manage multiple browser profiles. GoLogin is the best browser for multi-accounting. GoLogin is a platform that enables users to manage multiple browser profiles.